Hello everyone. Today, the knowledge point we are learning is formulating a career path, studying e-commerce, but unsure what to do in the future. Worried that the career path will become narrower. This video breaks down the complete career path for e-commerce majors, from entry to senior level, covering operations, design, logistics, and multiple positions advancement directions. Also includes the key focus areas for skill improvement at different stages. Whether you are a current student or a newcomer just entering the field, you can find your own development direction. Students, quickly watch below career employment directions. Diverse paths, from traffic operations to industry specialization. The rapid iteration of the e-commerce industry has expanded the employment landscape for e-commerce majors. Beyond the traditional perception of just opening online stores, from behind-the-scenes planning for live streaming sales, to the global layout of cross-border e-commerce, from the intelligent scheduling of supply chains, to the meticulous refinement of user experience. This field is now providing graduates with full-chain, multi-dimensional career choices. Understanding the ability, requirements, and development prospects of different positions is essential to find your own place in the e-commerce ecosystem. 1. Platform Operation System, the main battlefield for traffic competition. Platform operation is the most direct employment direction for e-commerce majors, but it has shifted from extensive growth to refined operations. Store operation positions on traditional platforms like Tmall and JD.com. Core tasks are traffic acquisition and conversion improvement, requiring proficiency in skills like PPC, advertising, and campaign planning. However, as traffic costs rise, the demand for data sensitivity in these roles has significantly increased. In a recruitment for an e-commerce operations role at a beauty brand, a practical test required. Adjusting the detail page layout based on visitor profiles from the past 30 days, directly assessing data analysis capabilities. It is worth noting, while starting salaries for traditional platform operations are stable, around 6 to 8K advancement requires balancing sales performance with operational strategy. Operations managers for top stores can earn annual salaries of $200,000 to $300,000. Content e-commerce operations are experiencing explosive growth. Content operation roles on platforms like Douyin and Xiaohongshu require translating product selling points into short video scripts or graphic notes. Data from an MCN agency shows graduates, with a combined ability to plan trending content and drive e-commerce conversions, have starting salaries 30% higher than pure operations roles. The core competitiveness of such roles lies in user insight. For example, for maternal and infant products targeting mothers, content structures using parenting pain points and solutions are needed to replace traditional promotional language. But the work intensity is high. During major promotions like 6/18 and Double 11, the average daily working hours exceed 12 hours too. Supply chain and technology, the hardcore infrastructure supporting e-commerce. Supply chain management roles are key to e-commerce efficiency competition, but are often overlooked. Pinduoduo's agricultural product uplift project, JD.com's 211-time definite delivery service, are all based on refined supply chain operations. Such roles require skills like inventory turnover rate, calculation in warehouse, layout optimization. In a supply chain management trainee program at a fresh produce e-commerce company, recent graduates needed to master practical methods for controlling loss rates within 5% within 3 months. With the spread of smart warehousing, supply chain roles increasingly emphasize technical tool application capabilities. Graduates proficient in using WMS warehouse management systems and PMS transportation management systems are more favored. Starting salaries for such roles in first-tier cities can reach 8 to 12K, and due to talent scarcity, those with 3 to 5 years of experience often break through an annual salary of $300,000. E-commerce technical roles provide cross-border opportunities for e-commerce students with a technical background. E-commerce system development, such as store mini program development, data analysis engineers, user behavior analysis, and other positions, require dual preparation in e-commerce business logic and technical implementation capabilities. Recruitment data from an e-commerce SaaS company in Hangzhou shows The hiring rate for graduates who understand both e-commerce ERP systems and Python is 25% higher than for pure technical majors because they can more accurately understand merchant needs. The salary ceiling for such roles is relatively high. Senior e-commerce data analysts can earn annual salaries of over $500,000. But they have strict requirements for abilities like mathematical modeling and algorithm optimization. 3. Cross-border e-commerce, new trade channels connecting the globe. Cross-border e-commerce operation roles continue to heat up with the overseas expansion trend, showing platform differentiation characteristics. Amazon operations focus on keyword optimization and FBA logistics management. Alibaba International Station emphasizes foreign trade, PPC and inquiry conversion, while independent store operations, like Shopify, require mastering Google ad placement and independent store building skills. Recruitment data from a cross-border e-commerce enterprise shows graduates proficient in using Google Analytics and fluent in English have starting salaries 40% higher than domestic e-commerce operations, around 10 to 15K. But such roles need to cope with complex international environments, such as the EU's GDPR regulations and changes in U.S. tariff policies, requiring practitioners to have a global perspective and risk awareness. Cross-border supply chain and compliance roles are also in high demand. International logistics specialists need to coordinate multiple links, like sea freight, air freight, and overseas warehouses, to ensure delivery promises of 72 hours to Europe and America. Compliance specialists must be proficient in product certification standards of various countries, such as EU certification and US FDA certification. Data from a cross-border e-commerce industrial park in Guangzhou shows the talent gap for such roles is 15%, and due to their specialized nature, the turnover rate is only 8%, far below the e-commerce industry average of 25%. 4. Emerging tracks. Innovative extensions of the e-commerce ecosystem. Live streaming e-commerce has given rise to specialized division of labor roles. Besides hosts, live streaming operation roles are responsible for product selection, process control, and coordination. Stage control roles focus on creating interactive atmospheres and emergency handling. Data review roles need to produce conversion funnel analysis reports within 1 hour after the live stream ends. Recruitment requirements from a live streaming base in Hangzhou show live streaming operation roles prioritize hiring graduates with a foundation in e-commerce operations and experience in short video planning. Starting salaries for such roles are not high, 6 to 8K, but operations directors for top live streaming rooms can earn annual salaries of up to $1 million. Income is deeply tied to performance. Private domain e-commerce operation has become standard for enterprises. Roles like WeChat community operation and corporate WeChat customer operation focus on user lifecycle management, improving repurchase rates through refined services. A private domain operation case study from a beauty brand shows graduates with the ability to design membership systems and operate CRM systems can increase customer repurchase rates by over 20%. Such roles are suitable for patient, detail-oriented students who excel at communication and offer relatively flexible working hours, suitable for job seekers pursuing work-life balance. The core competitiveness of e-commerce majors in employment lies in understanding business, mastering tools, and adapting to change when choosing an employment direction. Consider your own traits. Those skilled in data analysis can specialize in platform operations or data roles. Those with strong communication skills are suitable for live streaming or cross-border business. Meticulous and rigorous individuals can excel more easily in the supply chain field. No matter which path you choose, continuous learning is key. From traditional Excel to emerging ChatGPT-assisted operations, from domestic e-commerce rules to international market dynamics, maintaining sensitivity to the industry is essential to stand firm in the rapidly changing e-commerce ecosystem. After all, the essence of e-commerce is the connection between people and places. And excellent e-commerce talents are always the optimizers of connection efficiency. After watching the video, please, students, think. First, for e-commerce graduates, is it more beneficial for long-term development to start as an operations assistant or a customer service role? and why? Second, considering the current development trends of live streaming e-commerce and cross-border e-commerce, which skill do you think we should focus on mastering the most during our time in school? After thinking about the above questions, let's look at a few real case studies of university students for reference on their development approaches. A marketing major student chose the Shenzhen cross-border e-commerce track after graduation, specialized in advertising placement, helping the team achieve annual sales of $5 million USD. An e-commerce major student participated in practical projects during school. After graduation, managed hundreds of e-commerce stores, becoming an operations director and even a shareholder. Also, a business management student progressed from vocational college to a PhD and opened 3 companies. Their common characteristics are choosing the right track, continuously deepening core skills, and seizing practical and advancement opportunities. Today's lesson ends here. We clarified the development path of e-commerce careers and referenced real growth cases. Hope everyone can combine their own interests with industry trends to formulate their own career plans and grow steadily. Thank you, everyone. See you next lesson.